Welcome to this mock interview session designed just for aspiring network administrators. Today, we'll guide you through some key questions you might face in your interview, helping you to prepare and respond with confidence. Let's dive right into our first question about teamwork. Can you share an experience where you successfully worked with a team to tackle a network-related issue? Interviewers want to hear about your teamwork skills and how you collaborate to solve problems. When you're preparing your answer, think about these points. Pick a specific project or incident that needed teamwork. Clearly explain the problem and the role of each team member. Highlight your own contributions to the solution. Mention any tools or methods you use to collaborate. Summarize the outcome and any lessons you learned. Here's an example of how you might answer this question.
In my previous job, our team faced a significant network outage. I collaborated with three other engineers, focusing on diagnosing the DHCP server while my colleagues checked physical connections. We used a shared documentation tool to keep each other posted on our findings. After about an hour, we isolated the problem and restored connectivity. This experience underscored the importance of clear communication under pressure.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Network Administrator. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Can you tell us about a time when you had to troubleshoot a challenging network problem? This question is about your problem-solving abilities and technical skills. Consider these points when crafting your response. Start with a clear description of the problem you faced. Explain the steps you took to diagnose the issue. Highlight any tools or techniques you used. Mention the outcome and what you learned. Keep your answer focused and concise using the STAR method. Here's an example to illustrate.
In my last job, we often faced connectivity drops in our office. By monitoring network traffic with Wireshark, I identified a rogue DHCP server causing the issue. Once I removed it, the connectivity problems were resolved, resulting in improved network stability.
Describe a situation where you had a disagreement with a colleague about network management. How did you resolve it? This question assesses your conflict resolution skills and professionalism. Here are some aspects to highlight in your answer. Describe the context of the disagreement clearly. Focus on your approach to communication during the disagreement. Highlight any collaborative solutions you proposed. Emphasize the positive outcome of the resolution. Maintain a professional tone and focus on teamwork. Consider this example response.
I once disagreed with a colleague on how to implement a VLAN configuration. We both had different ideas. I suggested we review the results of each method with data to support our arguments. We met, assessed the pros and cons, and decided to run small tests on both configurations. Ultimately, we adopted a modified version that incorporated both our ideas, which improved performance.
If users are reporting slow network performance, how would you diagnose the problem? This question evaluates your troubleshooting skills in real-world scenarios. Focus on these steps when answering. Start by gathering specifics from users about when and where the slowness occurs. Check network hardware like routers and switches for faults or errors. Use tools like ping and traceroute to test connectivity and latency. Analyze network traffic using monitoring software to identify bottlenecks. Rule out external factors such as ISP issues or increased user load. Here's how you might respond.
I would start by asking users when they experience the slowdown and which locations are affected. Then I would check the switch and router logs for any errors or unusual activity. Using network monitoring tools, I would look for traffic spikes or bottlenecks contributing to the slowdown.
What steps would you take if you detected a potential security breach in the network? This question is about your ability to handle security incidents promptly and effectively. Consider these steps when forming your answer. Immediately isolate the affected systems to prevent further damage. Assess the scope of the breach and gather relevant data. Notify your immediate supervisor and the incident response team. Implement containment measures while documenting everything. Conduct a post-incident analysis to update security protocols. Let's look at an example.
Upon detecting a security breach, my first step would be to isolate the affected systems to limit the breach. Then I would assess what data was compromised and notify my supervisor and the incident response team. While containing the threat, I would document all actions taken for future analysis.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.